Hey, Nite here. Welcome back to ESO. Last episode, we traveled to Cold Harbor to rescue Abnar Tharn. In the process, we got a small taste of Mana Marco's power and learned that his real goal was to replace Molag Bal, not serve him. Also, we found out the true identity of the Prophet, Baron Aquilarius, the Emperor who led the five companions in search of the Amulet of Kings, which ultimately led to the mess we're in now. And let's not forget, we met up with the great Sir Cadwell and were able to get him to come back to the Harbridge with us. Very excited about that. Finally, we are standing outside the Mages Guild because we got a message to meet Tharn here. So let's see what this guy's up to. What's he scheming? Because you know he has a scheme. Look at this guy with the disguise on.
Ah, excellent. You got my message. Apparently that little creature isn't completely useless. Banekin can be such children. I hope you've nothing pressing. We could be here a while.
Tharn, why are you dressed like that?
I can't be strutting around the city wearing my imperial regalia, can I? Your concern about my fashion sense is touching but irrelevant. I've called you here for a reason. If we are to determine a course of action, we need more information.
What are you talking about?
By now, it should be clear your prophet emperor brought these catastrophic events upon us. Everything that transpired is his fault.
Mana Marco deceived him. It wasn't his fault.
Granted. Minimarco can be very persuasive and charismatic when he wants to be. We all believed him when he said we could change Varen's bloodline with the Amulet of Kings.
Then why do you blame Varen?
You saved Varen's life when you rescued him in Cold Harbor. In return, he lied to you about his true identity and his part in causing the soul burst. He manipulated you from the very start. Perhaps the better question is, why don't you blame Varen?
Just tell me why you called me here.
Varen wants to assemble a new group of companions in the vein of the original five. Claims it fulfills a prophecy in those wretched scrolls of his. Superstitious nonsense, but he is quite correct on one point. We need to find Sai Sahan.
Why is Sai Sahan so important?
In the chaos following the soul burst, Sahan stole the Amulet of Kings and fled the Imperial City. We're going to need that relic, and he is the only one who knows its current location.
So where is Sai Sahan now?
He was captured by Minimarco's agents and taken to an undisclosed location. We need to find out where he's being held.
What do you need me to do?
Minimarco keeps his most secret documents at Norvalk, a hidden lair of Daedric cultists in the Stormhaven countryside. We must travel there and search for clues.
Okay, I'll set out at once and meet you there.
Travel to Stormhaven's eastern reaches and look for the Norvalk ruins. I will be waiting for you inside.
I got some questions, though.
If I can endure Titanborn's inane prattle, I can survive your assuredly erudite elucidations. Proceed.
Okay, here we go. Jabs again. Tell me more about yourself.
Well, if you must pry, I am Chancellor to the Elder Council and Overlord of Nibene. But of all my titles, the greatest is my family name, Tharn. We are the greatest of the noble houses, with seats at the imperial court for countless centuries.
A family of politicians?
Politicians? A grossly inadequate word to describe our duties and our legacy. The Tharns have a storied history of advising kings and emperors that can be traced back to the First Era. We understand the ebb and flow of power.
Isn't your daughter the Empress Regent?
Clivia. She is comfortably lodged in Minimarco's pocket, along with my nephew, Javad. I doubt they've given my disappearance a second thought. Ah, fair Clivia. My charming girl grew to be a ruthlessly ambitious woman. I taught her well.
What will happen to you now?
Ah, there's the rub. With my untimely defection, My family will likely be divested of its holdings. The name Tharn is probably being stricken from every document in the Imperial archives as we speak. I detest being on the wrong side of history.
Have you really lost everything?
Don't sound so smug about it. This is a setback, nothing more. By allying with you, I will liberate the Empire from Menemarco's grip. The Empire is all that matters to me. I will do what I must to ensure its survival.
All right. Well, at least he lets you know where he stands. Okay, so Adnar Tharn asked me to travel to a place called Norfolk Ruins in Stormhaven, which he believes to be a place that Mannimarco keeps a cache of secret information. Okay, so why did that bring up... Oh, okay, so we gotta travel outside of Glenumbra. Okay. I don't want to leave Glenumbra just yet. So we might have to put that one on the back burner. Okay, so we have a Dolomin over here. And we have the Western Overlook with the Silum Delve, which we have to go to for the Undaunted. So how about we check out this Dolomin first, see what that's about. I think we're going the right way. What's this? Just a little overlook with someone painting a scenery. That's nice. We got to get down here though, I think. Let's drop down. What is this? Oh, this is the mill where we met the weird sisters. Okay, the Dolomin discovered. What is it? Oh, it's this over here. We got some other players around here. We got a couple people here. I'm guessing something was here and they're waiting for it to respawn. Should we wait with them? See what this is about? I mean, they're just running around in circles. I'm guessing it's gonna happen anytime soon, or they wouldn't be standing or running around like this. And there's a couple people here, so I guess we could wait a little bit, see what's going on. Alright, it looks like things have respawned.
Bring forth the blood offering.
Oh man, look at this. Worm cultists. Oh, this is a dark anchor. That was cool looking. This is pretty cool. Look at all these players. This is what I like about these type of games. Just seeing everyone. Oh, did you see that? I was trapped by something there. And claws came up from the ground. That was pretty neat. You gotta destroy these pinions.
Weakling, pathetic piece of filth. Leave while yet you can.
Oh, and here we go.
May your soul burn.
It looks like we did it. A whole bunch of stuff on that. We got a soul gem, werewolf hide ring. Increases our stamina. So this Dread Daedroth, pretty cool looking. I think we met one of them in Cold Harbor. He has a lot of stuff on him though. Alright, so that was our first dark anchor taken down. That was pretty exciting. So now I say we go to that delve, Dacillum, see what that's about. That was I really like that. An activity where a whole bunch of players just join in to do an activity. Alright. Getting closer. Oh, there's a whole bunch of people up here. What's this about? Western Overlook discovered. Ruminations. Oh, what the heck? Limbs Cather? Well, this is where that skeleton, the skeleton and crossbones was. I'm guessing this might be like just some type of boss area? Or world boss? I don't know. Limb Cather's branch of the Weird Tree, Werewolf Hide Battle Axe, Soul Gem, Drama Magica. Now let's read this. Ruminations by Guard Cleo. Guarding nobles on a trip across Glenumbra. Could anything be boring? We've reached a western outlook outside Daggerfall. Snore. I may fall asleep if something doesn't happen soon. Well, I guess this is what happened. The Limbs Cather. Or Limb Scather. I guess it's a world boss. Man, we're just doing activities out in the world with other players this episode. Okay, now this is the Silum, which we have to travel to for the Undaunting. Let's see if I can find it. Yes, I've been invited to join a group of adventurers called the Undaunted. I should enter the cave called Spindle Clutch to prove myself to mighty Mordra. Wait, was this not for the... I guess not. Or maybe it was the Mages Guild that wanted me to come to the Silum. Yeah, it was the Mages Guild. A high-ranking member of the Mages Guild, Belast, wants me to perform a task for her. I must find a ruin nearby, which Belast says may hold a store of ancient knowledge. Okay, so this whole time I was saying it was the Undaunted. Let's retrieve the tomes. Oh, and this is a big place too. Let's head this way first. Dominion Cryomage. We haven't met the Dominion yet. Oh, and a Sky Shard, just like that. One more for a skill. The Hidden Twilight. Alright, that's one book discovered. Alright, nothing but a whole bunch of crafting material. Mythical beast, real powers. Mace etiquette. Etiquette. Alright, we can go down these stairs or continue going straight. Let's continue going straight. Summoning rituals of Archmage. The book appears blank.
Well done. I am Shalador, young one, and I think you'll do nicely. Return that book to Velost. Tell her fire will show her the words.
All right. We got a werewolf trapped in here. So we met another Archmage, Shalador. Don't know who he is yet. Oh wait, we might know who he is. I don't remember. It's been a while since we talked to the Mages Guild. Alright, let's continue this way. Another werewolf. Okay, that's disturbing. Alright, this is a big room. How do we want to tackle this? Sincano. It looks like he must have been the leader of this area. Alright, let's take down everyone else, I guess.
Don't be offended. He hates everyone.
Okay, so that goes that way, but we still haven't explored this room yet. Or fully explored this room, I should say. Pewter ring of reduced spell cost. We'll take it. Our inventory's probably almost full.
From the sides!
Got a recipe. Baked potato. Alright, it looks like we made our way around the room. Steel Sword of Flame. Let's take that. Okay, now. So this is the stairs coming down, and then these were the stairs coming down this way. Alright, so let's head back since we know where we are. Now we have this large room. But we can come in there from the other way, I think. So let's head back. Where the dungeon boss was, or the delve boss was. It looks like he respawned. Untold Legends. Alright, that's 3 of 4.
Old Mary from you.
Oh, we got a werewolf. Okay, he wasn't that bad. Mace etiquette again. The Ruins of Kemelzel Part 2. Sorcery is not necromancy. Tuwacha Arche Xarxis. Spirit of Nirn. Necromancy in modern Tamriel. Okay. Morrowind Fauna Part 1. Medium armor, cannons and leather. Ravel Part 1. Heavy armor forging. One staff, many staves. Modern Fauna, Morrowind Fauna Part 1. Wait till next time. Resolve the Righteous Part 1. Okay. That was a lot of bookshelves. Got a couple werewolves here. We got someone to help us. Oh, and they just spawned out of nowhere. Exiled from Exile Volume 7 again. A legendary Sancrator. We've gotten that way too many times. What is this? Dear sir, a kind gentleman... Oh, we saw this. He wanted to kill the critic by throwing him down the stairs. It was a very funny one.
Circle around!
Steel Pauldron of Magicka. Alright, we have a chest. It's simple. We can try to unlock it. We did it. We actually did it. Some gold, battle axe, and an ingredient, which I'm not going to take. Alright, it looks like the book is on the other side. We have so much stuff that I want to take. Exiled from exile. Wow, 2 exiled from exiles. And here is the last tome, The Winds of Change. Now we gotta return to the Mages Guild and Velast. Let's take care of this one, see what's behind here. Hide Belt of Health. Okay, it doesn't look like there was anything.
Old Merry Dominion!
Okay. We went everywhere in here. We can head out. Are there people still up here? Waiting? There are. What's our inventory looking like? We still got a little bit of space. So if we wait to fight him again, and then it looks like we've done everything on southern Glenumbra around Daggerfall, except for Bad Man's Hollow, which is a dungeon, and we need a group to do that. Again, probably can join a public group, but I'm not sure how long that would take, and if there are anyone actually doing that dungeon right now. So since we're here, we might as well wait a little bit and fight the Limb Scather or Limbs Cather. I'm guessing it's Limb Scather. That makes more sense. And I'm not sure how long the respawn time is on these things. Again, if it's too long, I'll just fade to when he comes back. Alright, it looks like he respawned. So let's take him out again. So many people here. He's going down real fast. We got the Limb Scather branch of the Weird Tree again. Werewolf Hide Guards. A Soul Gem. A Dram of Health. And Linen Jerkin of Magica. Okay. So that was pretty cool. I'm sure he has like a set of equipment that people are farming him for. We're not going to do that right now. We fought him twice. We can always fight him again. We got other things to do in Glenumbra. So much to do. And we have to go to Stormhaven for Tharn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the Rosy Lion. So we can go to the Mages Guild. And here we are in our little room that we have. Still trying to finish our cake. Belast is over here now. Alright, let's get into a good position to talk to her.
Were you successful? Do you have the tomes?
Yes, I have them right here. And something strange happened.
Well done. You're already proving your worth to the guild. Sorry, did you say strange? What happened?
An old man in robes appeared to me. He said his name was Shalador.
Shalador? Labyrinthian's father, the Spell Mirror's forger. Are you speaking truly? And, this book's pages are blank. Why is it glowing?
Shalador appeared right after I picked up the book. He said fire would show you the words.
The spellwrights of the First Era used a special ink that would remain invisible until immersed in arcane fire. Perhaps that's what he meant. We have a brazier nearby burning with such a fire. Let's see what the flames reveal.
Alright, I'll give it a try.
Cast the book into the arcane fire. Fear not, the pages will not burn.
Can you tell me more about Shalador?
Shalador was the most famous archmage of the First Era. His dedication to spellcraft and his commitment to research were unmatched by any before or since. Most mages revere him, though he does have his critics.
Why would he be criticized?
Shalador felt that one should earn the right to be called mage. He created many trials to test the spellcasting mettle of men in Myr. His loudest detractors were those who failed those tests.
All right. Belast asked me to place the tome in the flaming brazier. Here we go. Summoning ritual. Summoning rituals legible. It's not very legible to me.
What has the fire revealed?
I can't understand the words here. They must be very complex spells.
Complex indeed. Much of this is beyond my understanding, but here, this one is an attunement spell. We can summon Archmage Shalador himself. We'll need some ritual orbs.
What do these orbs do?
They'll focus your magicka, attune your life energies, and draw him to this place. The ritual will apparently also link your mind with his.
What does that mean?
It means that the Archmage will be able to guide you and speak to you whenever he chooses. Are you ready to begin?
Oh boy. Sure, let's begin.
To the center. First, we attune your spirit to Shalador's. Ready. When you're set, use the orb before you.
I knew it. I was right in choosing you.
Okay. That was pretty cool.
I can sense. Yes, the aura around you glows with good fortune. You will be the one to help me complete my final task.
Why me?
What I hope to accomplish is difficult, perhaps impossible. It will require great strength of spirit. I sense this strength in you. That is what drew us together in the ruins.
What is the task?
A storm rages towards us, Adept. War has come to Tamriel, and the mages of this great guild must have quarter. I intend to offer them a safe haven, a sanctuary where they may study in peace.
How do we create this sanctuary?
I created that sanctuary centuries ago. It was stolen from me by an agent of chaos and magically transported to the Shivering Isles. To recover the island, we must locate 4 hidden tomes. This is the task of which I speak.
Okay, so he's talking about the Shivering Isles. That's pretty interesting. Where are these tomes?
They are being held in the place known as Cheesemonger's Hollow. It is a realm of the mad god, Sheogorath. Stand by my side, and I will open a portal.
Sheogorath. Even more exciting. I'll stand with you, Shalador.
Be careful. Sheogorath is not to be taken lightly. I lost the sanctuary because of his nimble tongue and mad stare.
Shalador, why have you returned?
To protect my legacy. While this guild was after my time, I accomplished much in Tamriel. I founded schools of magic, oversaw the construction of the Great Maze, and bore my spell mirror into battle.
And you think the war could undo that?
I know it. I laid powerful enchantments on my final resting place. When my legacy is threatened, I'm drawn back from Aetherius. My presence here is proof enough. The Three Banners War is a threat to every mage in Tamriel.
How did you lose the sanctuary?
I won't waste my time recounting his antics. Suffice it to say, he got the better of me. Bets were made, wagers were lost, and my sanctuary, Ivea, was pulled into his realm. My apprentices screaming all the while.
Who is Sheogorath?
He's known as the Daedric Prince of Madness, the Mad God. The Dunmer call him one of their 4 corners of the House of Troubles, and he's earned the title 1,000-fold.
Is he really a threat? He sounds like a joke.
Don't take him too lightly. Madness comes in many forms. Sheogorath encompasses them all. He rules the Shivering Isles, but often takes an active interest in our world. That usually doesn't end well.
Am I really going to a place called Cheesemonger's Hollow?
Yes, an example of Sheogorath's humor. There are those that find his madness amusing. I am not one of those people. The mad god would just as soon serve you an aged cheddar as he would flay the skin from your bones. Remember that.
Oh no, I remember him. All right. All right, they want us to enter the portal to Shilgor's shrine. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause it right here. If you've stuck with me, I appreciate it. If you have any suggestions, let me know. This was an exciting episode. We did some great world activities with a whole bunch of other players. So if you've enjoyed adventuring with me, please come back. Have a good one. See ya.